Hello, my name is Will Davis. I'm 27 years old and shooting to be a professional disc golfer. Goal is to become professional right around that prime disc golf age. Simon Lizotte, Eagle McMahon, and all those guys.
Yeah, Eagle's like 19.
You said 19?
Yeah.
What about like Simon or Paul Macbeth or?
I think he's like 24 or 25 or something.
So as you can see, I'm pretty brand loyal. Love Prodigy. Like I said, I've been playing for about 3 years, and they're kind of a new company then, and got really established group of team members there. The other Will guy is what I call him. The other Will guy throws Prodigy. I'm not sponsored yet, but and then we lost Ricky Iwasaki, but I guess he wanted to try other things. But we still got Paige Pierce, go women, and Jeremy Coling. He's like
Will Coling's with Innova now, and Paige throws Trilogy.
Could we do this a little later? Hello, my name is Will Davis, PDGA number 68450. I've always been, carried a mixed bag. Never really like going with one specific brand of discs. Am looking for sponsorships though, so anybody wants to, just let me know. These are my driving putters. They all say Super Glow on them, and I think they're all Wizards. Which I think is like the only good one that Gateway makes. I'm not even sure if they have other discs or not, but anyways, I throw these, pretty consistently. My flick is it's a lot stronger than my backhand is. Tend to turn a lot of things over, and then finally Dynamic Discs released this disc called Justice, and now finally with my flick form, like I said, got a lot of snap. I can actually throw this when it doesn't turn over. It's pretty good in the wind, I think. I don't really like to play in the wind that much because then scores go down and that kind of thing. So Justice, pretty cool. Watching a lot of the other pros in the back, taking a little page out of their own book. Find that one mold that you like and stick with it. All these are Rock 3s. I have a one-time Rock 3, a two-time Rock 3, still has the stickers on it, just in case. I always like to bag a fresh one for competitions, tournaments, weekly doubles, that sort of thing. I have a Glow one in case it gets a little late, and this is a four-time. Paul Macbeth won this one tournament 4 times, and I think they gave him, they keep changing the amount of times, but I think all the discs are pretty much the same. When I throw them, at least they go pretty straight, and then they getting familiar with the terms as I'm getting better, but I believe it's a turn fade into the ground. So Rock 3s, pretty cool. Got them at my local sports shop, Dick's Sporting Goods. My putters, so my good friend taught me disc golf for the most part. His name's James Brown, actually. We call him Jim, sometimes Hog. Showed me this disc called the Zephyr, and really, it's kind of bigger. I think it's pretty much basic science. Bigger disc, basket, it's gonna catch it. I don't know why other people haven't figured that out yet. It's, I don't know, I feel like I got a little one up on the competition there. Speaking of science, there's a company out there called MVP, and I like them a lot because they name their discs with terms from science, like ion and octane and atom, stuff like that. Gotta be honest, I got these because of stamps. This one has like a rocket blasting off on it. Pretty overstable to understable, depending on the day of the week usually. And then this one says disc golf with your shirt off, which is hilarious. doesn't really go that far. This one though, called the Orbital. Man, this is like my first driver I could really crank out to about 220, 230. These days I'm pushing about 245, 250. Oh, incoming. Somebody's throwing. And yeah, on to my drivers. Big Paul Macbeth and Big Germ fan. Just actually watched there in the bags just a few minutes before started this one. So yeah, just kind of like them, I bag a lot of destroyers. The distances they're getting on them is pretty crazy, but you know, I'm getting there. This is an old one, apparently worth like 40 bucks on Disc Golf Collector Exchange, because that's what I paid for it, because they're supposed to go farther than the other ones. But anyway, like I said, we're getting there. This one's cool because it's glow, and it's blue, probably one of my favorite colors. This one, I can't throw as far as that one. I can get this one out to about 220, 230. You know, really good in the wind, so that's good. This is a Pro Destroyer. This reminds me every time I take it out to throw it that, you know, I want to be a pro throwing destroyers. I think that's why they call it that. This one's kind of flippy. When my friends throw it that can throw a little bit farther than me, but for me it's kind of similar to the other ones, about 230, 240 on a good day. This is a G-Star Destroyer. Pretty fresh, like I gotta keep a fresh one in the bag. You know, G-Star is really taking the market by storm, and so I kind of want to, you know, keep up with the disc market there and make sure I'm throwing the best kind of plastic. G-Star for sure. Paul Macbeth Destroyer, my hero. Man, these things they don't go very far for me, but you know, I'll try to support my favorite disc golfer and try to get up to his level. Hopefully I'll get to play with him one day. But yeah, this one I'm getting about 210 right now on an uphill shot. I can probably get it about 290, or at least I did once. I measured on UDisc. Yeah, finally broke the 300 mark with this one right here. Everyone's like, you know, Will, you can't throw a ball, so you're not ready for that yet. Well, I beg to differ. Got this one out to 326 the other day. Apparently this guy, David Wiggins, threw it 836 feet, but it's, you know, that was in the wind and in Utah or something like that. I saw the video, it's kind of cheap. But anyway, right now I carry a Dynamic Discs Ranger backpack. Pretty cool, I guess. Got a great deal for it, won it on an auction on a raffle site. So yeah, I got a little toss around Max Flight Frisbee here. Throws pretty good. I've thrown in a couple tournaments, not sure if it's legal, but you know, no one really asks on the intermediate card. Got a mini. Usually keep my winnings from disc golf in this thing. And then, you know, got my Xanax, Adderall, ibuprofen, and some Ambien in there. You know, you never know what kind of moment you're gonna encounter in a tournament. Carry my Hydro Flask full of water usually, and yeah, so that's my in the bag. Hopefully this will inspire a lot of local young aspiring professionals like myself to, you know, stay on track, don't give up, and I'm not either. As long as I, you know, maintain practice, keep up a professional image, should be good. Should be good.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This was the first of many great pieces of disc golf content. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss future videos. Give us a thumbs up, comment, let us know what you thought, and we'll see you again soon.